Thank you so much for staying with us. Now, E-Vibe. So, today, the entertainment vibe segment spotlights a big push from the entertainment industry into the education sector. Now, what's happening? Let me tell you. Ghanaian dance hall star, Mekanisa Namunim Dia Tuaso, Shatta Wale, is stepping into serious business. Like he's extending his influence beyond music into education and youth development. Somebody say, how? What Shatta Wale na she say those who underestimate him, I don't get you people. This man, he's capable of doing a whole lot. And he's executing everything one by one, one by one, one by one. Baby, what's the Shatta Wale president? But let's continue. Recently, Shatta Wale visited the Ministry of Education to talk about education, innovation, and also helping young people grow. Now, I like this move. But let's talk. You know, for years, artists have had influence, but many didn't use it beyond entertainment. You know, moya first, way first, way carnival, way. Na ye DH, na ye court. Just say ye ni jem kwa 247. Ye de na ye sunjum na ye start 247. Now someone said, no, let's change how things are going, okay? Why not use the same energy into the education sector? Now, seeing Shatta Wale into this very space is a big deal. Yes, because Obiati Shatta Wale and Ebanitima ghetto boy street crown on my head. Oh no dear, and one I'm the tone. But see, Shatta Wale say the youth no. Yeah, but yeah, must say ni bino. Yeah, ni ye hoshi. And then I'm more ya boying. Must see go school. Fine, yeah, go school. See a school ne ding na school ne yeah. Shatta Wale say, oh no, ne push now or the pushy entertainment for industry. No one would do it, you know. Sign a jinan or they brain. So, right now. He has also announced that his brand, Hot Wave, will sponsor the 20th anniversary of the Students' Loan Trust Fund. Ow. Shatta Wale. You know, be a name. Yeah, that was why. Yeah, that was it. Because he's putting his money where his mouth is. Right now, Ghanaian youths, they are talk. We want action. We want to see the action. Okay. If more celebrities start doing this, you imagine where we will be. Just imagine. We will see change. But again, consistency is key, not just headlines. Inti send your shot say obey no. Yeah, channel. Onye. I'll always sit here on this very platform and applaud him and others who would love to also invest in education. Moving on, the news vibe segment brings you news from above. Michael Blackson met with Naomi Bole Alabi to talk about promoting Ghana to the world. For those who do not know Michael Blackson, he's a Ghanaian-American comedian and actor known for his bold, unfiltered humor and a strong African identity in his comedy. He was born right here in Ghana and later moved to the United States, where he built his career as a stand-up comedian. And I've also seen his series on Netflix. The man, he does well, okay? Many people recognize him for his energetic and a loud and also his signature African king of comedy persona. Now, he gained major attention for his good work. You know, now ubenya attention. Now, this man is bringing everything that he has gained over there back to Ghana. No matter where you go, don't forget the road that leads you back home. And Una Michael Blackson, you know. So he has global attention and he's using it to influence and push tourism. Now, that's a win. Now, having said that, for those who do not know Naomi Bole Alabi, she's also a Ghanaian lawyer and an acting deputy CEO of Ghana Tourism Development Company. These two prominent people have met. They talked about bringing more tourists to Ghana, connecting entertainment with tourism, and using comedy or film and content to tell our Ghanaian stories. Ghana has always had the potential, but what we lack is education. Lots of meetings like this has always ended in important discussions. Ubati na titi ni bia bagana na ose. Ni na ya drafting ako important discussion files any documents, but we don't see anything. But here we have Michael Blackson, who says he's ready to support, and that is great. Naomi Alabi is also a good go-getter. She's a go-getter, so we trust her moves. But now we are watching if this turns into real opportunities for our young creatives. And we know very well that Naomi Kaun Kwade. Coming up is the lyrics watch segment. Don't go anywhere.
We dey learn, we dey groove, we dey make the city move from the class to the block. We dey keep it true. Every talk, every jam, every heartbeat tune. We dey light up the youth from noon to noon.
Acclame radio, we elevate the mind. Buy a mind, shaping future every time.
Acclame radio, we on your line. Buy a mind, shaping future every time. Go AM, we dey run the town. Acclame radio, turn it up now.
Buy a mind.
Shaping future, baby.
This week's Lyrics Watch brings you a very emotional verse from Fruit of the Womb by Kojo Q. Let's have a look. In this part of the song, Kojo Q talks about his life and his dreams for his mother when he was younger, like every other child. He made big promises to give his mother a better life. Mama, I'll buy you a car. I'll build a house for you, 6 bedrooms. Mama, I'll make you travel the world. Mama this, mama that, mama this, mama that. It was a good thing. But now he's older and realizes he has not been able to do all of these things yet. He remembers passing by a house he saw and he hoped to buy for her, but he couldn't afford it. That moment makes him feel sad because it shows the difference between what he planned and what is actually happening. Now, this is how life is sometimes. Wobɛhyehyɛ wo nyama, wobɛto wo bo ase adrɔdrɔ wo plans nyinaa to hɔ. But at the end of the day, life will happen and things will change. Also, this verse shows how much he loves his mother. He actually loves his mother. Like, men who love their mothers, you know how they are. They really love their mothers, want to care for her, and all. At the same time, the song shows his struggles, the stress, the pressure, the disappointments, that things are not moving as fast as we hoped. That's how life is, okay? As I was saying, life can happen to anyone. If you take 50 teachers, 48 of them wanted to be doctors, they wanted to be astronauts, they wanted to be engineers, like 2% pay. And I will be say, teaching a dream no managing. The promises we make to our family and our loved ones, but we haven't been able to fulfill them. 90% of the problem is not from us. 10% in there is from us, but the 90% is how life dictates things for us sometimes. Overall, the message is that he loves his mother. He wants to give her a better life, but he's still trying his best. That is all that this song is trying to communicate to us. But it doesn't mean you have to give up on all the dreams and no. Mo a ye ka asem kire mo a na ma fa nea mo pen na mo gya nkan na ma ye. Ndwom no kire enyama kojuku fem se eba no bosha o de share ne maame ene asetena pa bia na opese o de ma ne maame na. Won so a utie ndwom no, how do you relate to it? Don't take it as if oh, life happens. Now I to I dream more, bruh. Sorry, because as I'm talking to you, Kojoku is still working. Oh. He's still trying his best to make his mother happy. You can also do same. Next on the lineup is the Vibes Trend segment. We will be right back.
We dey learn, we dey groove, we dey make the city move from the class to the block. We dey keep it true. Every talk, every jam, every heartbeat tune. We dey light up the youth from noon to noon.
Accra Radio, we elevate the mind. Buy a mind, shaping future every time.
Accra Radio, we on your line. Buy a mind, shaping future every time. Go AM, we dey run the town. Accra Radio, turn it up now.
Buy a mind.
Hello. Ow. Mode say na me dom no, metumusa na mada. Because they are always with us. Yeah. Now, the Vibe Straight segment. See, are there na trendy wo Ghana ha? Wow, do we ni hwe mu a? Then I'll feel it say obi a kan ho asem. Sa wonim. Tenasina men kan show. So, Ghanaian rapper Medikal is calling on people in the music industry to fix and improve how things work when it comes to music, and especially when it comes to paying artists their royalties. In an interview with BBC News Pidgin, the rapper, Samuel Edu Frimpong Ayina, a friend is saying Medikal, no, he spoke about the struggles that many musicians face. Nyame bebree wo ho a mo fam. Oh no, believe it say ndwom betumi ama nipa ye yi. But mo a ye be fa mo so aye yi no, then no mo ye. Are they helping or they are not helping? He explained that if the system is improved, artists will be able to earn properly. Let's watch this. Okay, so my producer Mama Tati say, we need to So clearly, Medikal is not just focused on making hits, going further in his career and all, going abroad, big concerts, coming back home now. But he's also focused on pushing for change. Sene ye nyama no. Enye yensesa. Medikal ma meka, why ne beka? Their voices add value to society, no. Oma mekasa ama others na. Say na musicians never name. So yeah, he's asking for changes that will benefit the entire music industry. And that is what is trending. If you don't know, now you know. So people, please, as always, stick around and wait for the big story of the day.
Welcome to Accra Metropolitan University, a modern university driven by innovation and flexible learning. At Accra Met, we offer a friendly learning environment with study options designed around your life, online, in person, and weekend classes. Choose from an array of programs in business, law, education, sustainable governance, and more. From bachelor's and master's degrees to our PhD in leadership and sustainable governance. Take the next step in your future today. Apply now at accramet.edu.gh or call or WhatsApp 054-716-9761. Accra Metropolitan University, empowering minds, shaping futures. Welcome to Accra.
Today's big story is about something that's sitting right on our breakfast tables. Across Nigeria, surprisingly, there's a conversation going on about butter and margarine. Now, please and please again, disclaimer, I'm not saying any company is misleading us, but then what they are talking about is Blue Band. Mind you, Blue Band and Kojina baby and Canada say omo product no butter. We read the label now, you see Blue Band then spread. Very good. Also, Nigeria for the da no afi no mu hu say Blue Band is not butter. For years, many consumers have used these two products interchangeably. Never ba no. Ebi mu say butter, ebi mu say margarine. Yankasa Ghana for ankasa oba ha Ghana ha. Omo frɛ butter margarine, omo frɛ margarine butter. Just a bit more name difference, no. Now butter is gotten from churned cream, milk. Butter is gotten from milk, so it's what? Animal protein, and margarine is gotten from processed vegetable oils. And say no say vegetable protein. Ghana hankasa. It's like some of us have a problem with what we call things or how we identify some products. A bit to say toothpaste. Toothpaste be a Ghana ni beka say me top episode. Zuko yima no si de be Colgate mami. Uhu be washing powder mu. Obeka say pacho me to omo. O koye o si de be a clean soft. Bottled water, mami vortic. O yima no si be wakwas. Just say idea it exists in African communities. I don't want to limit it to Ghana and Nigeria alone. Say BBI in Ghana and Nigeria, BBI Ghana and Nigeria. I believe say Africans like I say BBI na yeah. We don't know the names of the products, and so say a brand be na dominating brand na need no atu BBI. Something like noodles. People don't call noodles noodles. They call it Indomie. You can fight with your screens, but it's true. Africans call noodles Indomie. Say yummy yummy noodles from my friend Indomie. It didn't bon so it means doesn't mean say we don't like reading. Or we just feel like the information on the label or on the package, it's not useful. But if you read it, you know the difference between butter and margarine. So with the butter, in your money energy near the all the nutrients that you have to get in margarine. And yeah, no na obenya or butter more. Butter no, it has been made to mimic the texture and then the taste of margarine, but it doesn't make it margarine. Pacho me did say like most in American say. So, Charlie, in this case of butter and margarine, what's nasty? And I would dream you realize a baby a coso a would baby and make a sacra. I wouldn't be surprised if someone is now knowing the difference between butter and margarine. What did margarine? Nutrients I was or butter when you know because mind you, milk and vegetable oil, they are two different things. So today's big story is about Nigeria having a conversation about butter and margarine. And then we did say because this is where we wrap today's episode of Campus Vibes. Shout out to all my producers. Much love and more appreciation. I really love the way they work behind the scenes. Charlie, and you'll be Obenya producers say you. Because I have Mystic the Romantic Rasta. Abdul Hakim is here with me. Greener, wherever you are. Thank you. Apex. And then I'm person who winning. But Wamba. You too, thank you for all that you've been doing. Mr. Gentleman, Nyamiya Aduma. Wednesday na banichino. Yebeshia. To my lovely people out there who are always supporting, watching, engaging, thank you so much. Our sponsors too, we are so grateful for your support and all. My name is Roxanne. Until next time, stay safe and live a good life. Do your research. Now I'm because a better imagine. Bye.
It's the voice of the campus and beyond. Early morning lectures, students on the move. Knowledge and passion, we dey make a groove. Books and beats, we dey find the blend. Accra met the radio where the vibes never end. From class to the studio floor, ideas they rise, dreams they soar. We dey learn, we dey shine, we dey lead. Innovation be the code we breathe. Now here we grow, now here we